Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about a personal mantra, a personal philosophy of mine called Hold the Umbrella. This is something that I call to mind in fatherhood, being a husband, being a developer, being a friend. This was given to me, this was a piece of art given to me my first Father's Day. And it's by an artist called Pop Wonder. I'll link him in the description below. But basically, it's the skeleton figure who's standing in this colorless, dreary, drained world, but he's holding an umbrella over his child. Under that umbrella, it's colorful, it's beautiful. Everything is perfect in that world for that kid. And I actually have it hanging up here in my office, just kind of as a reminder every day. The message behind it is basically that even if you feel stress or bleakness in your life, if maybe you're in a career that isn't fulfilling you, is stressing you out, and you're trying to maybe make a career change and that's wearing you down, you can still be that protection and that life for somebody else. It might be your child. It might be a coworker. It might be a friend of yours. But that message really hit me hard. Again, I'm not an art guy by any stretch, but this piece really made me emotional. There are days when I've been staring at a screen all day, solving bugs, emailing difficult clients. Client deadline is really bearing down on me, and I'm just drained. And then my kids come home, and they don't know of any of that. They don't know how many meetings I've had. They just want me to pick them up and throw them in the air, or draw with chalk on the driveway, or read Dragons Love Tacos for the 18th time. And I always try to conjure up this image in my head and this mantra, be their umbrella, because my job isn't necessarily to fix how I feel in that moment. My job is to hold the umbrella for them and make sure that they feel happy and safe and excited and fulfilled. That's my job, to be the calm, to protect their color, even if my world feels gray. And similar to a lot of the topics I cover on this channel, beyond life, it also goes into work too. You may be the dev who has a junior dev underneath you who just can't grasp this concept. Hold the umbrella for them. You may be the only person that they feel safe coming back to and saying, hey, I'm struggling with this. I need you to explain it one more time. You have the choice there to hold the umbrella for them, to show them one more time, or to cast them out into that dreary, colorless world. They're learning. They're growing. It's easy to get frustrated, but I try to think they're under my umbrella. That's what I'm here for, is to hold them, to nurture that excitement and that feeling of safety within them, so that when we hire further on down the line, it may be their turn to hold the umbrella for somebody else. Same thing applies with clients. You explain something to them, you try to explain it in a way that makes sense, and they come back and they say, I broke the site trying to edit this image, or I just can't figure out how to duplicate a page. Again, you may feel like they're not listening, but maybe they just need you to hold the umbrella for a minute. They don't need you to be perfect. They need you to be there and be consistent and kind of hold their hand and walk them through it. It's frustrating, but that's how you grow, and that's how you become invaluable within an agency or as a freelancer. And make no mistake, here's the part about holding the umbrella. It's hard. Holding the umbrella takes energy. You don't often get thanked. You don't always feel seen. The thing about this image is that the kid doesn't know that his dad is holding the umbrella. All he knows is that his world is lit up and full of life and full of color and full of wonder, but he doesn't know that that's because his dad is holding the umbrella over his head. He doesn't know about this other stressful, colorless world outside. That umbrella is just their world. So sometimes you're standing out in the rain, wondering if it's even helping, but it is. Just have faith that it's helping that person who's underneath the umbrella. That's what makes it meaningful. Because when that person underneath the umbrella does grow, when your kid feels safe and happy and excited to see you, when the junior dev levels up, when your client finally gets it and it clicks for them, that umbrella is just part of their world now. They'll hold it for somebody else someday. So if you're tired, if you're burnt out, if you're wondering if it even matters, if you're in the wrong career and you're just giving the last bit that you can, just know that you don't have to fix everything. You don't always have to feel good about it. You just have to keep holding the umbrella. That's enough.